Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over some updates with dealership service departments. Before we get into this video though, as always, if you're going to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. And some of the information provided in today's video comes from Cox Automotive. Let's get into it. So Cox Automotive released a report talking about dealership repair volume and also dealership, revenue associated with repairs. So this just talks about how well a dealership service department is doing. And the thing that's fascinating is dealership service departments are again going up when it comes to revenue and repair volume. This is unexpected because we were, starting to see a little bit of a downturn in dealership service departments. There were fewer people visiting the service department, and on top of that, there's just less money being made in the service department. Now, something to note is things are still at an all-time high. Even when things were starting to go down, they're still very high compared to what we saw historically, but they were starting to go down, and well, now things are going back up. And I feel like this perfectly reflects what's happening in the car market. Is every single time we think things are going to start going down, they flip and they go back up. Now, you're probably wondering why this is happening. Like, why are there more people going in and getting repairs on their cars? And, why is the dealerships rather making more money off of these repairs? And well, to answer the second one first, dealerships aren't actually making more money on a per repair basis. The only reason why revenue has increased is because more jobs have been done. So that answers the money part of it. Now, in terms of more people going in and getting their cars serviced, this is where things get interesting. So in prior videos, I've talked about how dealership service departments are complete poop shows because they are just behind on everything. I mean, there are some dealers that still to this day are behind, like 2 to 3 months just to service people with oil changes, let alone, major services like if they need a new transmission or engine or something else associated with the car that's going to take a little bit more time. I mean, even dealerships that are more caught up are still, on average from what I've seen, at least a month to 2 to 3 months, behind in terms of getting someone in to get something major replaced on it. So yeah, that is still happening. But what is also happening is there are fewer people that are willing to purchase cars. If you look at new car sales and used car sales, things are starting to soften. And so what I see happening, and this is completely anecdotal, is that people are going in and servicing their cars and getting things fixed rather than trading it in. This is something that I kind of noticed when I was selling cars myself is, before someone would trade in a car, they would typically not go and do all of the servicing that the car needed, right? They would go and get it appraised first and see what their car appraised for and see how much a new one would cost. And then after they got those figures figured out, then they would decide if they're going to go fix things, especially if there are major repairs needed on their vehicles. And what this data shows is that individuals are deciding to make these major repairs on these vehicles rather than buy a new car. And I think this should be very telling for dealers and for automakers as well, that people are saying, no, your prices are ridiculous. I would rather go and just keep driving what I drive because I don't want to spend the money associated with buying a new car. Again, that's just my guess. I want you guys to let me know your take on this whole situation. And I guess, when it comes to what's going to happen with service departments moving forward, I mean, again, this was completely unexpected. And so I'm going to kind of wait and just do a little bit more research and kind of just let time pass before I make any sort of guesses moving forward on this side of things. So yeah, let me know what you guys think regardless. I'll see you.